Hey everyone, it's Kim, Angel Dream Crafts, and I'm here with a project share today. Well, actually 3 project shares. I made some lavender pillow sachets, and these are going in some friend mail, so I thought I would come on and show you before I send them off. I've done them very similar, but they're in 3 different colors. So basically what I did was I took a fabric shape of a heart and I filled it with some lavender, which I have a huge bag of dried lavender, and I keep a smaller bag handy so I can dip into it and sprinkle some in my sachets or use them in crafting. So that's what I did, and they smell so heavenly. I just love, love, love the smell of lavender. So this first one, as I said, I used a cutout of a fabric heart that I did, and then I covered the back here with lace, and each of the sachet pillows has a fabric pocket, so the recipient can tuck something in the back, or, you know, I'm probably going to put a little treat in there for them or something. And this one here, I used some beautiful bridal appliques along the top. And of course, a lot of the laces are from Craft Supplies for You, of course. And I've gone around the edge with this beautiful Chinese braid from KS4U and a piece of an applique here, a green loopy flower, and then I'll flip it over and show you the front now. And this one is in the mint green and cream and white. And that's what it looks like. And I used the edge of a crocheted tablecloth to cover the front. It's in like a, you can sort of see it under there. It's in like a dark ivory color. And then I put little snippets kind of all over it just to give it that sort of shabby look. And then I placed this beautiful image of this gorgeous, gorgeous lady with the crown. I just love her. She's so pretty, and it's such a lovely muted tone. I printed it on fabric. And I've added more loopy flowers and appliques, and then this piece here, which is a butterfly, I snipped it in half, and I hand sewed a pearl on there to keep the wing up so it looks like she's got wings, and then I put another little pearl there. And then I dyed this little butterfly as well. And more green loopy flowers, and I've got the word there that says beauty because I just thought she's so beautiful. I just love this image. She looks so regal. And I hand sewed on some vintage beads in a similar color. Wedding appliques. There's some tiny, tiny little clay flowers in a mint green color with the appliques. And of course, I've left my autofocus on. Sorry about that. Let me just fix that. I always forget. Okay. And I went around the edge on this side with some beautiful satin and pearl trim from KS4U. And then the rest of the way I went around with this tiny little, this is vintage lace, and it's so soft. I just love it. It's so pretty. And then at the bottom down here, I've used this gorgeous, beautiful dyed silk sari that my friend Siobhan, hey Siobhan, sent me. And then I've added this beautiful silk rose trim here as part of the dangle, and of course bling. So that's the first sachet pillow that I did. And I'll just move that over here. And then the second one I did is in some lavender and cream tones. This one's a little flatter. They all came out slightly different, and of course the hearts are different shapes, but this friend loves lavender and Paris, so that's what I did with this one. And I used this beautiful tulle trim as the base. Again, it's the same way I did the other one. I cut out like this one has like a white velvet sort of material that I cut the heart out of. The other one was muslin. And then I started building. It's got some hand-dyed laces on here. All of the laces on here are hand-dyed except for this up here, the little flowers. and of course the loopy flowers, and then these roses. But the rest of it, the seam binding, everything else is hand dyed. This wedding applique is hand dyed. This flower here is hand dyed. The tassel over here is hand dyed. And I've got some beaded trim here as well. Again, I've just used a lot of snippets, some ribbon from my stash, this flower trim from KS4U. I've made a rolled rose here out of some cream satin, and then I added some eyelash trim and more of my hand-dyed seam binding. And then I've got a tiny, tiny little bow in the center of this lady's beautiful dress, and I'm not sure the camera will pick it out, but right here is the Eiffel Tower. I'm not sure if the camera can see it, and it's kind of in the back. It's sort of faded. It looks really cool, and there's a gentleman way back here that you can see. He's waiting for his lovely lady by the Eiffel Tower. I thought that was such a romantic image. And I've got tiny little lavender clay flowers, and of course the loopy flowers, and a lovely dangle trim coming off the side. And then when you flip it over, there's the back. Again, I've got another nice deep pocket here, some applique, loopy flower, another pretty beaded applique down here at the bottom, and then you can see that gorgeous tulle trim. So that's the second one. And then last but not least, this one I've done all in avocado dyed. And I'm really pleased with how it came out. Because you can see all the different tones you get with the avocado dyeing. It's amazing. You get soft pinks, you get more of a peachy pink, you get a petal pink, a baby pink. It's amazing all the different tones that you get. And again, same way, I've used some fabric as the heart. I've got some avocado dyed dangle trim on the side here. This beautiful image of this lady with the crown that I love. Down here I've got some hand-dyed seam binding, and then some rose gold ribbon that I had in my stash, and then some other dangles that were avocado dyed I just put on the bottom. And then of course a little white loopy flower. I do have avocado dyed loopy flowers, but I thought it needed just a tiny bit of a contrast. And there is white in the pearls and in the bling, so I thought I'll use white because there's only 3 of them, so it's not too bad. And then I've got this little avocado dyed butterfly and the little clay flower, beaded appliques. I've layered here some avocado dyed, and then gone around with this beautiful gathered trim here that's avocado dyed. It's super shabby, and then this big flower up here. And then these petals here were gifted to me by Olivia. Hi, Olivia. And they look like this. She sent them to me in our embellishment box swap, and they're velvet. They're so pretty. I love them. So I just put 2 of those together like that, and they just matched perfectly. So I used those, and then I added some pearl bling to the center there and there as well. So there you can see the front. And there's a bridal applique there with pearls. Lots of dangles on the sides there. But it's amazing when you layer all the different colors of avocado dye. You can really see all the layers because they're so different in tone. It's a very cool effect. I may do that again on another project. I liked how that came out. And then here on the back, I've got a nice deep pocket, and I've used some avocado dyed eyelet, and then this dangle trim from KS4U, and then gathered trim from KS4U that's all avocado dyed. Another one of those beautiful big appliques with a loopy flower, and then some beaded appliques, and then down here on the bottom, I've got more of that rose gold ribbon with another loopy flower. So those are my lavender pillow sachets that I've made, and I hope that you guys like them all. I'm very pleased with how they came out, so I hope that who I'm gifting them to likes them as well. I think I should be able to zoom out a little bit here. Let me see. There we go. So there they are, all 3 of them. There's the green, and then the lavender, then the pink. So that's my project share for today. And I also wanted to mention too that I'm going to be doing some more fabric dyeing this weekend with something that I've never tried before. So stay tuned for that. That video will be coming this weekend, probably tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, and I will be back soon. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.